Okay, let me start this by going to the big place. Hedonism 2. You guys know about hedonism 2, right? It's a sex resort for
Hmm.
people. And when you
I
read
know it from probably like HBO specials about it that I've never seen, that I've only heard about in the 90s because I was too poor to afford
like real
Yeah.
cable.
sex, you're talking
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like
That
I
is a
remember
good
hearing about it, like yeah, like I would think about like Girls Gone Wild or
Yeah.
something, like
Yeah.
at hedonism. But yeah, I don't know that I know that it just means sex, like a lot of
well,
wild, debaucherous sex.
let me help you out here.
All
Hedonism
right.
2 Hedonism two's description on TripAdvisor is something. So what is hedonism? The sexiest place on earth where you can be wicked for a week. Hedo 2, Hedo 2, H2, or H2. So there's a lot of different names for it. No matter
Mhm.
what you call it, Hedonism 2 is the world's most iconic adult playground, an all inclusive paradise where you can turn your fantasies into reality. Experience what you only read about in erotic novels and let loose. Be as mild or as wild as you like. People travel to Hedonism 2 from all corners of the world to live out their fantasies, to escape their inhibitions, to play. Life is too short. Do it now before the later becomes never. Your pleasure is our passion. So that is their description of the club. Now, I found
I'm
a
looking
review.
at the amenities here for the resort. They have canoeing,
Ah,
cable, satellite TV. That's nice.
that's nice. You catch it, you watch whatever you
Watch a
want there.
show.
Watch your shows if you like them.
Game
The
of Thrones.
canoeing.
Catch up on
Watch
that.
your
Oh, King.
shows.
Well, I mean, you you don't want to miss your shows, but the canoeing too is it'd be very peaceful. And I'm just thinking here, I'm just spitballing here, but maybe you're canoeing sort of along a gentle little canal, and someone's just fucking going to town eating your fucking ass. You
That's
know?
what I think goes on. All I can think about is like some guy going there and like, because one of the things they
Did my
talk
ass ate in the canoe,
Yeah, man. Are you kidding me? Hey, how was your vacation, buddy? Got my
buddy?
fucking salad toss canoeing down the
It was
canal.
peaceful. It was really peaceful,
It
and
was
it
actually
was
super peaceful.
insanely
Uh,
pleasurable as well.
So
oh
Lyric
man,
wrote a review on January 8th, and
Larrick.
he said, excellent as usual with a few issues.
Uh
So,
oh, Larrick is a fucking regular, and Larrick likes his things a certain
Larrick
way.
sounds like a Game of Thrones name.
Yeah, totally, totally.
uh,
Larrick.
as usual, Hito is amazing. It was my 8th trip home. Okay, so like the
He calls
people,
it home.
they all
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, the
That's so funny.
regulars call
It's
it
so
home.
funny when like a little group of like people doing something has like their specific names for it. It's so funny when
Yeah,
they do that.
yeah. It is sort of cult like. It's a little cult like, right? It
Hmm.
does have that, and definitely home has that feeling of
Yeah.
like we'll get on a spaceship and go there as well. Just drink this up here. Everyone's going home.
So we enjoyed all the food, especially the specialty restaurants. Overall, an
Oh
amazing
God.
time with
Can't
one.
imagine. Wait, I just the specialty restaurants. Can you imagine what those are?
I
Sorry.
worry about eating naked. I really, when I read this, when I read the reviews and stuff like that, I really do worry that they're like eating naked at the restaurant and they're like, because there is a nude side and a prude side, right? Is what they call it. And the
Mhm.
prude side is clothing optional. So a guy like me could go there and be on the prude side. It would be fine. But then there's the nude
Mm.
side where clothing is not optional. It is you need to be naked. So like I think like most of
Maybe
the I can't
not.
imagine going to a sex resort and then being on the side where you're not naked, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you even go?
I know.
Well,
Exactly.
not me sitting over on the prude side, fucking leering creepily at the nude side, just yeah.
Dude, there is a
Yeah.
thing that they do there, guys, where if you go look through the reviews, they have a sign that says hedonism 2 in like a flame font, and guys will
Mhm.
stand naked. So just so you can tell
Very
they're
cool.
naked but not their dick by the sign, and that's where they take their picture to, I guess, share with their family or something. I don't really know what happens on these trips.
Your uncle's crazy. Setting his Facebook as the fucking banner.
Yeah, his Facebook banner and then his nephew or whatever is like, oh, hey, Uncle Carl's he's such a weird guy.
Uncle Carl's just a weird guy, I guess.
Just a weird guy, I guess.
Did your uncle tell you about his sex vacation?
Have you guys considered going to
Went
the
on
sex
with his
resort?
new girlfriend?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think a guy that goes with his girlfriend is a lot different than a guy that goes alone. You know?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about people going alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
didn't
it's weird
think
because
about
I
that.
only thought about people going alone.
I think, Chris, I would be on that side too, in that, like, I mean, you really have to work. I think have to work your significant other to be like, okay, we get 2 weeks off a year, 2 weeks off work a year.
But I think that they would have to be like, because there's obviously sex couples, like, you know what I mean, like couples who are into really kind of wild sex stuff.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah.
No. Call it what it is. Absolute disgusting, debaucherous against God.
Debauchery.
Yeah.
That's another thing about a lot of the 5-star reviews for it, is they talk about how clean it is, which I do want my hotel to be clean. But when you're talking about a sex resort and they're like, you won't believe how many times they sort of clean the chairs outside. And then I just started thinking, like, you could really sit and come at this place. You could just sit down in a chair without checking and sit and come.
You definitely could. I mean, yeah, it costs extra.
No.
But
one of the reviews said, it was great. We were there for 11 days. They drained the pool for 2 of them, but they got it back up and running within 2 days. And I was like,
we all know what happens. Like, we've all been in a public pool.
Why you got to drain the pool.
When a public pool, you close it down for one reason only: dookie in the pool. So,
there can't be shit. It can't be shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be, and that obviously is gonna happen. People are having all kinds of, you know what I mean. I don't need to tell the adults listening how dookie can end up in the pool at a sex resort.
So he goes like, the overall an amazing time with one issue. This is our second time going, December 11th through 18th, when a certain group, which will not be named, is there, which I'm really,
what?
I can't figure if
I think
racist.
everyone knows. Maybe everybody knows, though. Maybe it's like a certain group that shows up, this club or whatever, and they're sort of well known.
They have like fucking groups in groups and territorial.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Overall, so he goes, they were okay. We will never book when they are there again. They were often
The
rude.
Pineapple Club was there again with their bullshit.
He goes, they were rude to the wait staff and in general unfriendly to other guests. This was my personal experience, and others may have been experiencing good interactions with this group. Other guests told me they felt the same way I did. According to what I have heard, groups are not allowed to take over public spaces, but on at least 2 nights, the group had a silent disco in the nude pool/hot tub and headphones.
They're not allowed to do this, and they got away with it.
I cannot believe this is clearly against the rules at the nude disco pool party.
So funny. And then this guy just goes back to his regular life after this. Like,
yeah. It reminds me, just like a wild debaucherous. I mean, nobody here has seen, have you seen Infinity Pool?
No,
I have not seen it yet.
Okay, because it's just like the wildest vacation ever in a much more, I won't spoil anything, but yeah, it reminds me of that kind of how at the end of it, they're all just going back to their everyday lives at the end. It is kind of wild to think.
And going back to your everyday life and then writing the review when you get there. Because I go to restaurants and I've never
You're only
written a
supposed
review.
to be on volleyball for 90 minutes is the limit on volleyball, and they took over an hour and a half just to set up.
just to set up. It was an hour and a half, and then they played for at
They
least 2
basically
hours.
hogged the volleyball the whole time.
As a non-group member, it was just plain weird to have 50 people doing a silent disco and singing out loud, badly in most cases, to music.
Whoa, hang
Shots
on.
fired.
That's actually kind of disrespectful there. Hey,
People are
did you
there to
hear
have
that?
fun. You know?
Yeah, I mean, this is a vacation. Don't be
Not
judging
fucking
people when they're
American
singing.
Idol.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks a lot, Simon.
We're all being judged on like our dick size or fucking
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kind of fucking we do. Not this. This is
Totally.
not fair. He goes, please, please, please do not let groups do silent disco in the nude pool at night. It excludes others and ruins the vibe. It is very, very weird to those not participating in silence. You really have to experience it to understand. If Hedo allows other groups to do this, I may reconsider my vacation dollars.
Whoa. Okay. 'cause
Alternatively,
the
I'll go to
vacation
Disney.
dollar. Yeah.
Alternatively, if Hedo themselves did an exclusive silent disco where all guests could participate, even for a fee, then this would be a great idea. Hedo should be about inclusion. It is home, and no one should be excluded at home. So
This person wants to like be an organizer, you know what I mean? Like just has no
Yeah.
power in their life to affect anything. And so it's just like this is how it should be. This is the way I want it, is the way like the people running Hedo are like, yo, like we're running a successful business. Like we know what's going on, you know?
The one thing we were missing was this guy's input. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. And also, and by the way, I heard those people sing and they were fucking fine. All right. They're trying their damn best, and that's all that matters. They were going for it. I do think people who review are weird.
I agree.
In general,
Yeah,
no matter if it's a
yeah.
sex thing. I was like discussing, I will only put a review if, like I did recently when the mover, when I was moving, did a great job, and I gave a review. They're a small time independent mover, and a lot of that helps them a lot at Google review. So only a good one. What was that face, Brian?
You're such a good boy. They were independent movers. I go to the small business mover.
Oh, because they were cheaper. I didn't do it in an altruistic way.
I did it to save a buck.
I did it to save a buck because I'm fucking poor. But the reason that I left it was because I was like, recognize this could help them. But the people who are like leave bad reviews are weird. But the weirdest people are the people who just leave like 3-star review. You know, who are just like,
not helping anybody.
this happened and it was okay.
Right. So this was another